On March 14th, the Goethe monks' Tibetan Tantric Choir performed here at UC Berkeley's Zellerbach Hall. The program included a series of sacred chants and prayers accompanied by handbells and cymbals. The monks represent a long line of esoteric learning that predates the establishment of the Goethe Tantric University in Tibet in 1474. Some Buddhist thought considers that their distinctive style of multiphonic chanting arises only from the throat of someone who has achieved selfless wisdom. Take a moment to meditate on this rich sound. Tibet has a long and tumultuous history of conflict with neighboring China. From the 17th century to 1959, Tibet's government was presided over by the Dalai Lama, who was believed to be descended from a line of reborn magistrates beginning in the 14th century. The current Dalai Lama was enthroned at the age of 15 at a time when the independence of Tibet was threatened by the People's Republic of China. When the Tibetan resistance movement collapsed in 1959, the Dalai Lama fled to India, where he established the government of Tibet in exile. The Goethe monks were among those who followed the Dalai Lama into exile.
At almost every Tibetan Buddhist monastery, there's a large aspect of the practice that are the chanting of prayers to the different Buddhas and deities and protectors of their particular monastery. There are meditations and visualizations that are related to and accompany the practices that are being done in the chants, but in the Tibetan Buddhist tradition, the performance of the chant is really part of the performance of the visualization or the meditation. They go together. I think that the idea that this voice can only be achieved by someone with selfless wisdom is kind of ridiculous. And that seems to come more from sort of Western fantasies about Tibetans and Tibetan Buddhism than the Tibetan Buddhist tradition itself. Anyone who spent any time in a Tibetan community knows that not all monks have achieved selfless wisdom. That's certainly an ideal that they embody and aspire to, but they're human beings just like we are.
The Tantric Choir's appearance was part of the World Stage series put on by Cal Performances. The series brings internationally acclaimed artists from around the world to UC Berkeley every year. All tickets are half price for students. For more information, log on to the Cal Performances website. Hope you're all feeling sublime and thoroughly enlightened. I'm Sonia Fleury from CalTV.